Hello, Assalamu alaikum. So today we will see lecture number 33 from the subject numerical methods, and today's topic is in the last lecture we derived Newton Cotes formula. Today we will see how can we have different cases for the Newton Cotes formula. So the first case is if we will take n is equal to 1 in the Newton Cotes formula, that means we would be having only two data points 0 and 1 for numerical integration. If you remember the formula which we derived in the last lecture of the Newton Cotes formula, what was that? That was h n times y0 plus delta y0 n square divided by 2 plus delta square y0 divided by 12 2n cube minus 3n square plus delta cube y0 divided by 24 n to the power 4 minus 4n cube plus 4n square, right, and so on. Now the first case is if we will substitute this n is equal to 1, the formula which we are going to generate will be the trapezoidal formula. As I told you, when n is equal to 1, that means we have only two data points on which we have to work. That means here n is equal to 1 means the degree of the operator which we have to take. So x0 y1 y0 y1, and when we will make the differentiation of these two, the difference table, right, it will be like this: xi yi and delta yi for only two data points when n is equal to 1. Okay, now if we will substitute n is equal to 1 in this formula, the first thing is when we are taking only n is equal to 1, that means we have to take the formula only up to the delta y0. That means we only have to take only these two terms, and then we have to solve the question. Okay, that means we have to integrate it from x0 to x1, only 2 points. That will be equal to h of this h n y0 plus, we only have to generate the formula, or we have to only take two terms from the formula. That is, we have to only take up to the first order numerical first order forward difference up to delta y0 n square divided by 2. Okay, so we only have to take this much of formula because we only took only two data points. So if we will take the formula, we only have to take it up to the first order. Now we will simplify this. We know that we have to take n is equal to 1. So 1 into y0 plus delta y0 1 square divided by 2. That will be equal to h of y0 plus delta y0, 1 square is 1, so divided by 2, right? Okay, now see, which will be equal to h of, if we will do the LCM over here, this will be can do it like this, or we will do it in another way. Okay, let us not do it like that. Okay, firstly we will write y0, delta y0 किसके बराबर होता है? Delta y0 is always equal to, say, half of, we will simplify this. This is y1 minus y0. As you can clearly see, this is delta y0 is always equal to this minus this. This is y1 minus y0. So y1 minus y0 and 2, I wrote it like this. Now this will be equal to y0 plus y1 divided by 2 minus yo divided by 2, right? Now wait a second. So LCM would be like this. This is h of if we will make an, this will be like this 2. Okay, so this will be 2y0 plus y1 minus simplification we have to do. We can take this 2 out. This will be h divided by 2, 2y0 plus y1 minus y0, isn't it? So this is twice y0 minus y0. So this will be h divided by 2. This will be y0 plus y1. Okay. Now you know that this is the integral between only two data points, isn't it? From x0 to x1. Same from x0 to xn1. Now sometimes if I took only these two data points, that means if I am having n number of data points, I have to put, make the division of two data points, and I have to generate the formula. So I can write over here, similarly, if I have to integrate from x1 to x2, I will get h divided by 2, isn't it? y1 plus y2. Similarly, if I have to integrate it from x2 to x3, the next 2 points, h2, this will be y2 plus y3, and so on up to the, if I have to integrate it, x of n minus 1 up to x of n, the integral will be h divided by 2 y of n minus 1 plus y of n. Now combining all these, you know that we are understanding and learning differentiation and integration. Whatever I am telling you, let me explain it once again. Say if you are having n number of data points, okay, and for n number of data points you are making the clear division of two data points. It is very difficult to integrate all these. Okay, now what we are doing is we are differentiating them into two data points. We are solving the two data points, then 2, then 2, then 2, then 2, and at last we will combine all the solutions of all these differentiations. We are integrating them so that we can get the solution of the final one. So combining all these, so what we have to do is we have to do it from x0 to xn, because we have to combine all these. किस चीज़ को हमें करना है, हमारी जो ये इक्वेशन है न्यूटन कोट्स फॉर्मूला की विद रेस्पेक्ट टू dx. So this will be x0 to x1 plus x1 to x2 plus x2 to x3 and so on up to xn minus 1 up to x of n. So this will be equal to, we know that in each and every one h divided by 2 is a common thing, right? Then clearly you can see y0 in each and everything, every integral, y0 is something which is unique, so we can take it out. So this is y0 plus, then if you can observe, there is a y1 in this integral, there is y1 in this integral, there is y2 in this integral, then there is y2. That means from y1 up to the y of n minus 1, it is going to be repeated for each and every integral. So what we are going to write over here is twice y1 plus y2 plus y3 and so on up to yn minus 1 and plus y of n, because that will be only in the last integral. And this formula x0 to xn, sorry, I am not feeling well from so many days, so this is becoming very difficult for me to even sit anyway. So this is the formula, and this formula is known as, this formula is known as the trapezoidal rule. Okay, so when we take the first case, and when we take n is equal to 1 for only two data points, that means when we have a formula, we have the data points where we are differentiating them into two data points and then combining them into their results. The formula which we are going to generate, which we are generating from the Newton-Cotes formula, that formula is called as the trapezoidal rule. Hope you got it. So tomorrow we will do the second case, that will be what if, and we will take n is equal to 2 for 3 data points. Thank you.